everyone, welcome to the video. My name is Cosolix, and today we're going to be seeing how much better is a diamond than a gold player. So there's obviously huge debate on, not really debate, but how good each rank is. I see in my comments all the time, people are like, oh, you underestimate how good golds are or whatever. So what I did is I asked my Discord to send me some replay files, and you guys sent a bunch. I could only pick a few because they could only apply to this video. I picked one that was like mid to high gold. I can get the exact elo right now. I got one at 1579 elo. And then the other is a 1962 EU player. The other one's US East. And we're going to be comparing their gameplays. We're going to see like which game mechanics do they use, exactly what's the difference. Why is one a higher elo than another? Is the diamond player really better than the gold player, like fundamentally? So we'll be discovering that. If you enjoy, hit that like, subscribe, comment down below, and let me know down below what you'd like to see next. What videos do you want me to record? Join the Discord if you want to talk to me directly. You can ping me or whatever. I communicate here and there in the Discord, and it's a nice little community if you want to be in future videos. Okay, without further ado, let's get right into this. So we got two replay files. Shadow Gamer, I believe, is the the gold player, yep. And then the other one, I think Shadow Gamer was in the Odd Man Out video. And then we got Matt Adore. They actually lost, which is actually kind of good. You want to see why players lose, but we gotta keep in mind that they're going to be two completely different gameplays. So let's start with the gold gameplay, and then we're going to go to the diamond, and then let's kind of think about how we can compare again. Okay, let's take a quick look. So we're looking at the Hattori here. So right away, our little dash jump dodge, kind of nice. Some decent movement, a little dash jump there. Really playing a bit patient, waiting it out. Nice punish. A little overextension on the D-light, not a bad try. Good try on the reaction. Oh, I could have got that punish there. Nice side lights. Definitely playing pretty parry, which is good to see. As Shadow Gamer will get more confident, there's definitely a lot of opportunities and missed punishes that he could have had. So I think a big difference that we're going to see between gold and diamond is the punish options people choose. Like, you'll see, like, right there, right? This Roland is fully charging a ground pound right in front. What I would have done here is I would have done like a spear neutral light, because then you can land a D-light and you get an advantage state because your opponent wants to get out. But instead you tried to punish with a D-light. So the punish, that decision you're making on how to punish, I think that's a really big difference maker between gold and diamond. And just getting comfortable with your options. That was a good D-sig. I'm surprised that actually hit. Nice weapon toss. That was a stupid ground pound. Like, he's ground pounding all the way up here. Like, anybody with a brain could react. So it's gonna be little things like that. Just little... That was risky. Yeah. I do think Shadow Gamer has some really good actual basic game mechanics. It was playing pretty parry that first stock, which I really like to see. But, yeah, it's just some stupid decisions. Not being rude, it's just that's the difference. That's a big difference. Yeah, like here, why side light, right? Like, what is this decision? You know what I mean? It's all about really decision making and knowing your options and getting comfortable with it. That's really a huge difference I think we're gonna see. I don't think, like, I think even gold players have some good basic game mechanics. It's just a matter of using them in the way to win. At the end of the day, it's kind of discovering how do you win in Brawlhalla and understanding the fundamentals of hitting your opponent more than they hit you. A lot of people don't really think about that consciously. But yeah, let's keep watching. I'll probably go back and forth, so I'll watch this fully, I'll watch the diamond one fully, and then kind of go between the two, and I'll show direct examples as well. Like right here as well, this guy is side-sticking, right? And you know he's side-sticking, you hear the sound, you got tons of frames here. This Hattori is deciding what to do. Shadow Gamer, instead of just, what I would have done is, I would have like, just did like a landing cider, right? Just go towards him, landing cider. You can go diagonally downwards and then cider, or get to the ground and side light, or end light, right? You can't D-light, but still, why are you ground pounding? That decision to punish, it's just a poor one. That was a good D-light. A little overextension with the end sig. That was a good GC. I would have just hit a 2 combo there. And there it wasn't optimal. I would have just done a recovery. Recovery or cider. That's a good ground pound. He's got no options. But Shadow Gamer would be winning this game by so much more if it wasn't for that first stock they just, like, inted. Good try on the reaction. Same thing, like, going for a D-Light here. Obviously, like, it's pretty safe because they're off stage. It could be even seen as a bait, but if this is, like, a punish, then it's just a bad decision. Yeah, those are baits, so I'm not gonna say anything about those. This is all baiting. Nice. Good try. Good side sig. I will say going for a side sig when they're in yellow is kind of a weird option. But I guess on spear can make sense. Yeah, that was a good cider. Like, what is that down sig? Just a stupid decision, even though you're up a full stock. I guess you can say that you're playing risky. You're up an entire stock on this guy. Also, why are gadgets on? Like, actually, why are gadgets on? That's like one tiny thing just to make your gameplay better. Just turn gadgets off, please. Good try on the D-Light. Little weapon toss, that's not bad. He still just needs to let the roll and miss more. Using movement to get out of the way. Like, in this situation, the roll and side lights, right? Like, you can kind of react at this point. Like a pro player, see how he's trying to run away? You could just jump dodge. Just jump dodge away. And it's like almost instant. It's better than trying to run away. Like, he fully reacted. By the time you move this way, that's when you know that he's reacted to the rolling going forward. Just jump and dodge away. So it's like little things like that. So it's getting better at avoiding getting hit and getting better at landing hits. And that's the key thing. You gotta hit your opponent more than they hit you. How do you do that? Avoid getting hit and hit them more. How do you avoid getting hit? Practice dodges, movement options, etc. How do you get hits? You think of your options, you understand your spacing, so what you can punish and what you can't punish, getting your opponent to miss so you can even get an attack in the first place. There's a lot of stuff. But that was still good gameplay. It's just doing that effectively, and I think that's going to be the difference we see. So here we got the diamond gameplay. Even though this person lost a bunch, we could even say this Diane is also diamond. They're either high plat or diamond. And right off the bat, you can just tell from movement, it's so much quicker. Look at them go like around the map with each other. Like dash, jump, dash. That was a dash cancel. X pivot nairs or reverse nairs or whatever. And look how he's like trying to pressure too. Like, this is some really good gameplay already. There's a lot more pressure going on. There's a lot more movement, understanding your options. It's a lot quicker. Because these players don't need to think about like doing every movement because they're experienced enough. There's a good try on the greatsword stuff. And there's both players here, like they know what they're doing. That was an overextension. And that's the problem with greatsword, is it's pretty easy to get out of combos right now. And when you don't follow up with a non-risky combo follow-up, it's like that was a risky bridge. That was clean. That was a fat finger recovery. Nice. And there was an overextension. See, that was a bad punish there too. The guy D6, right? He got kind of scared, so he jumped away. And then he's like, oh, I can actually punish that. Nah, it's too late. You already jumped away. Same thing there. Too late. And you got punished for it. So that's poor decision making. So you see it in both elos. But to the same degree, not really. Okay, that was... How did that hit? Oh, that hit. Interesting. Yeah, this Diana has been doing really well. That was a really good option. I'll give him that one. Oh my god. The edge guard with a GCD like into ground pound? It's not true, but that was still a good option. I will say that Diana is winning because the Mako tried to punish stuff that just shouldn't have. That was a little risky, but still, like the reward this Diana is getting for every neutral exchange compared to what we saw in gold. It's more about understanding your options, understanding the basics of how to play Brawlhalla, and just practicing those basic game mechanics. And like that's the real difference. Like gold players, they might know the combos, right? But are they comfortable with the combos is the question. Can they hit them 10 out of 10 times? Can they input movement options in gameplay? Like, look at these guys. Like, this follow-up in particular, it's not that hard, but you don't see gold players go for it very often. Or if they do, right, let's say they nair. Okay, the NSIG was cool too, but things like using chase dodges as well. Or like right here, a little jump dodge. He's afraid that the Mako is going to aggress grounded, so he jump dodges. Little things like that, like little mechanics that help you get out of the way. Like using all your options to follow the recipe of winning, which is letting your opponent miss and landing more hits than they are. And that was super optimal right there. And like, it's just all about doing that. Is this Pavelski actually? It might be. That could just be a Pavelski. I don't know. I thought it might be. Let me see. I think I have Pavelski as a friend. No, I don't. Let me check. I'll be right back. Yeah, no, okay, so we're watching Pavelski gameplay. Okay, so let's watch one more replay, because I didn't even realize. This is really high diamond gameplay from the Diana, so it's kind of hard to tell, but the Mako already. But that is the difference between a high diamond. I was about to say, I didn't know Pavelski's username. That was really good. Oh, that was good. Okay, let me find one more replay for you guys. I'm sorry. I had no idea, because I don't play against Pavelski. I'm not, you know. I'm not a EU player. Okay, so this is Snowy Client. So Snowy Client is 1900 elo, so this is very close to Diamond. This is in a Moose War, so this person beat him. Oh, Anti-Jedi is like 23 or 2400. Oh my god. Fine, we'll watch this Diamond gameplay. Snowy Client's 2030, so we can really just watch the Kaya. But right away, it still is the same thing. It's not even like that much better than gold, right? But the real difference is knowing where your attacks go and having that confidence and spacing through experience, right? It's still faster gameplay, and like obviously Anti-Jetty's pretty good right here, but like stuff like that, like Endlight into D-Sig is more optimal than like what the gold player is doing. No offense, but it's like just little options like that, playing smart and safe. And the fact that this is in tourney, it shows that they're trying to play their best as well. Trying to play your best at all times is really the goal of rank. That will help you increase elo. Side like D-Light, going for neutral air. It's like just kind of consistent, right? And they're going for follow-ups that like make sense, but they're not every move. Like, I can break down every move. There's a reason behind it. When you watch the gold gameplay, you actually don't understand what some people are doing, right? Like right here, this Nyx is going for recovery. This guy dodges away. Then this guy goes for a recovery because Nyx is lined up diagonally, right? Then Nyx goes for a down air because they're both lined up diagonally. They both whiff. Now, Nyx is on the ground. This Kaya goes for a down air because it's a pretty safe move. It keeps people at range, but nope, gets punished. Let's keep watching. Nyx is going for daylight sidelight because Kaya is kind of within the spacing range. Like, this is very close, just kind of got out of the way. Same thing with the downer. Then goes for the D-Sig because he thinks Nyx is going to dodge in, but wants Nyx to dodge away so he can get some stage control. And yeah, like right here as well, right? Goes for a side light and then expects Kaya to go up or spot dodge, and does, and the NC catches it. It's everything is a reason in Diamond gameplay at the end of the day, right? If you really want to get good at Brawl, you really need to think about what options do you have, why are you doing what you're doing, and how can you do it better? And that's how you're really going to progress. Gold players understand the combos. Can they hit them 10 out of 10 times in a row? Maybe 8, maybe 9. But still, right? When we were watching the gold gameplay, they went for a D-Light neutral air on Spear and didn't land it. Just go for D-Light Sarah recovery. The recovery there would have killed. So that's kind of really the difference. It's that confidence and it's that extra level of understanding on the basics of, again, what hits and what doesn't hit, and then how to avoid attacks, and just the fundamental of how do you hit your opponent more than they hit you. Understand that fundamental, and that answer, like how do you hit your opponent more than they hit you, If you can discover a different answer than running away, then go for it. I'm just saying what works for the top players in the world, and getting your opponent to miss by waiting or spacing or movement or baiting, that's usually what we've seen. When I got good, I would bait. I spammed Scarlet Lance down sig and I had no recovery frames. So people thought that they could punish me, but they couldn't, and then I just punished them. So again, it's finding something that works and doing it. And doing it to the best of your ability. And what works, I'm teaching you guys what works at top elo right now. If you guys find your own answer, that's fine. But at the end of the day, hit your opponent more than they hit you, and understand how to do that. And these guys do. They do it because they understand where their attacks go. And they're going for options that make sense in the moment, right? That D-Sig was a bit weird, actually, but it's a high-stress situation. Sidelight N-Sig because N-Sig has massive hitboxes, and if he dodged down, it would have been dead. That D-Sig almost actually hit because he's been going in every time, and he dodged in again here. It just didn't quite catch, but look how close this is. Oh my god. Barely. And then a ground pound there takes it. Like, that's really good. Also, did the Kaya win? The Kaya is anti-Jedi? The Kaya... No, the Kaya's Snowy Giant who's 160. So anti-Jedi is a bit lower than I thought. He's 1900, but be anti-Jedi. Good stuff. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like, subscribe, comment down below, and let me know down below if this helped you in any way, and also future videos. Stay tuned. I'm posting 5 days a week, so I'll see you guys soon.